Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.
Hello, English learners, and welcome to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
Erica, today we are really excited, right?
Yeah, we've got a great lesson today all about real English.
Exactly, English that you hear in movies and TV shows.
Yeah, speaking of movies, today's podcast takes place at the movies.
Exactly, and that's why it's so fun today.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. So before we listen to our dialogue, let's take a look at our vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
In today's vocabulary preview, we have two words. And the first word is inconsiderate.
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 So Erica, what is it when someone is inconsiderate?
If someone's inconsiderate, they're not thinking about the feelings of other people.
Right, so for example, yesterday I was on the subway and it was full.
Right?
And an old lady was standing there and no one got up to give her their seat.
That was pretty inconsiderate.
Great, so now let's take a look at our second word, and it's keep it down.
Keep it down.
Keep it down.
Keep it down.
So why don't we listen to some examples on how we use keep it down so we can understand.
Example 1.
Excuse me, do you mind keeping it down? It's after midnight.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Example 2.
I'm trying to study. Do you mind keeping it down?
Example 3.
You mind keeping it down? Trying to watch the game.
So that means be quiet.
Yes, don't make so much noise.
I used to hear this one all the time from my mother.
I think we all did when we were children.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's listen to the dialogue for the first time. It's gonna be kind of fast.
But don't worry about it if you can't understand everything. By the end of today's lesson, you will understand this dialogue.
Those people in front of us are making so much noise. It's so inconsiderate.
Don't worry about it, it's not such a big deal.
Oh, I can't hear a thing. Excuse me, can you keep it down?
Sure, sorry about that.
Someone's phone is ringing.
Honey, I think it's your phone. Did you forget to switch it off?
Oh no, you're right. That's so embarrassing.
Do you mind keeping it down? I'm trying to watch a movie here.
Well, I hate it when people's phones ring when I'm watching a movie.
I think everyone gets kind of angry, but we're going to talk about this a little bit later. Why don't we take a look now at our language takeaway?
Language takeaway.
So the language takeaway is our most important words for today's lesson. And our first word today is not such a big deal.
Not such a big deal.
Not such a big deal.
So when something is not a big deal, it's
Not a big problem.
not important, right?
Exactly.
Okay, let's listen to some examples.
Example 1.
I can't get these files to you by tomorrow.
It's okay, it's not such a big deal.
Example 2.
I'm really sorry. I'm gonna be 10 minutes late for the meeting.
It's not such a big deal. Peter and Liam are late too.
Now let's look at our second word, and it's switch it off.
Switch it off.
Switch it off.
Switch it off.
So this word means to turn it off.
To turn something off.
Now, we can use it in 3 different ways.
Yeah, this one is a little bit complicated because it changes a little bit depending on how you use it. So, Marco, I think you've got some examples for us.
Right. So, for example, I can say, did you switch off your phone?
Or you could say, did you switch your phone off?
Right. Or simply you can ask, did you switch it off?
I think this one is a little bit hard. Let's look at a couple more examples.
Okay. So I can say, for example, switch off the TV.
Switch the TV off.
Or switch it off.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
But you know what? We even had trouble with that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we had to do it a couple of times. Okay, now let's look at our last word, and it's can't hear a thing.
Can't hear a thing.
I can't hear a thing.
Can't hear a thing.
Okay, we have some examples for this phrase, so let's listen.
Example 1.
What's going on in there?
I don't know. I can't hear a thing.
Example 2.
What? I'm sorry, this music is too loud. I can't hear a thing.
So that's like saying, I can't hear.
Exactly, I can't hear anything.
It's too loud.
Right. So now we are ready to listen to our dialogue a second time. It's gonna be slower.
This time, listen for some of the key words we were explaining.
Those people in front of us are making so much noise. It's so inconsiderate.
Don't worry about it. It's not such a big deal.
I can't hear a thing. Excuse me, can you keep it down?
Sure. Sorry about that.
Someone's phone is ringing.
Honey, I think it's your phone. Did you forget to switch it off?
Oh no, you're right. That's so embarrassing.
Do you mind keeping it down? I'm trying to watch a movie here.
Okay, great. Now with the dialogue slower, it's really understandable.
Yeah, I think you could catch those keywords a lot better.
Perfect. So now we are ready to look at putting it together.
Putting it together.
So in putting it together, we help you use a great phrase in different ways. And today's phrase is, do you mind?
Do you mind?
Do you mind?
Okay, so let's listen to some examples on how you can use this phrase in different situations.
Example 1.
Do you mind holding my coat for me?
Example 2.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. Do you mind paying for dinner?
Example 3.
Do you mind turning off your phone?
So this phrase is usually pretty polite. I could say to you, Marco, do you mind holding my coat for me?
And that's really polite.
Yeah, so would you mind, do you mind are very polite phrases.
But depending on your voice and how you use your tone, it could be a little bit sarcastic, right?
Yeah, it could be a little bit rude if you say, would you mind keeping it down?
Exactly, like we heard in our dialogue.
Yeah, so that's not so polite.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in English, you have to be careful because your tone of voice tells the other person how you're feeling, if you're angry, sad, or just like in any other language.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, using a phrase like do you mind is a great phrase, but make sure you keep a positive tone in your voice.
Exactly. So now that we've talked about all these great things, we can listen to the dialogue a third time, but it'll be at its normal speed.
Those people in front of us are making so much noise. It's so inconsiderate.
Don't worry about it. It's not such a big deal.
Oh, I can't hear a thing. Excuse me, can you keep it down?
Sure, sorry about that.
Someone's phone is ringing.
Honey, I think it's your phone. Did you forget to switch it off?
Oh no, you're right. That's so embarrassing.
Do you mind keeping it down? I'm trying to watch a movie here.
So I know that in different countries, there are different habits about watching movies.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Erica, what's it like in Canada?
Well, in Canada, it's really common to eat popcorn and candy and maybe chips while you're watching a movie. But if your phone rings in the movie theater, this is a big problem.
I imagine it is. I mean, I would be upset also.
What about in Ecuador?
Well, in Ecuador and in South America, usually people can bring in food from the outside.
Really?
Yeah, so it's not really uncommon, depending on the city, to find people bringing in chicken or some sort of like really smelly food.
No way.
So you get either really hungry or really upset, but that's what happens.
You know, I used to live in Switzerland, and in Switzerland, you would have to eat before you watch the movie. There was no popcorn, no soda, no candy inside the movie theater. Can you imagine that?
I could not live with that because the whole purpose of going to the movies is to have some popcorn and relax and have a good time.
You can't have a movie without popcorn.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about how to ask someone to be quiet today. And I hope that you'll go out and try a few of these phrases in your daily life.
Yes.
At the movies. Going to the movies is a special experience for people of all ages. It is more than just watching a film on a big screen. It is about entering another world, sharing emotions, and making memories. Let us think deeply about what makes the experience of being at the movies so unique and meaningful. The atmosphere. The moment you walk into a movie theater, the atmosphere feels different. The smell of popcorn fills the air, and the soft carpet under your feet makes you feel at home. There are posters of new movies everywhere, showing exciting adventures, funny comedies, or dramatic stories. These posters make you wonder, which one will I watch next? The lights in the theater are dim, creating a sense of mystery. When you find your seat, you feel part of something bigger, surrounded by people who are there for the same reason to escape their everyday lives for a little while. The big screen experience. Watching a movie on a big screen is very different from watching it at home. The screen is huge, making every detail clear and powerful. You can see every facial expression, every small action, and every beautiful scene in high quality. The sound is also a big part of the experience. When the music starts or when the characters talk, the sound fills the entire room. It feels like you are part of the movie, standing right there with the characters. The power of storytelling. Movies are about stories, and stories are one of the oldest ways humans connect with each other. A movie can make you laugh, cry, or even think about life in a new way. It can teach lessons, share cultures, or just provide 2 hours of fun. Some movies take you to places you have never been. They show you faraway lands, magical worlds, or even the future. Others tell stories that feel close to your own life. You might see characters who remind you of yourself, your friends, or your family. The social connection. Going to the movies is often a social activity. People go with friends, family, or loved ones. Sharing a movie with others makes it even more special. You laugh together during funny scenes, feel scared together during tense moments, or share a tissue during emotional parts. After the movie ends, the experience continues. People talk about their favorite parts, discuss the ending, or share their thoughts about the characters. This connection makes the movie more meaningful, a break from reality. One of the best things about being at the movies is that it gives you a break from real life. For a few hours, you can forget your problems, relax, and enjoy the story in front of you. The dark theater, the loud sound, and the big screen help you focus only on the movie. This break is important because life can be busy and stressful. Watching a movie helps you recharge and feel better. The magic of popcorn and snacks. No trip to the movies is complete without snacks. Popcorn is the most popular choice, and for a good reason. The warm, buttery smell and crunchy texture make it the perfect treat. Some people like their popcorn salty, while others prefer it sweet. Different types of movies. The great thing about movies is that there is something for everyone. Some people love action movies with big explosions and fast cars. Others prefer romantic movies with heartwarming love stories. There are also animated movies that are perfect for kids and families. Documentaries teach us about the world, history, or science. Horror movies make your heart race, and comedies make you laugh until your stomach hurts. Movies as an art form. Movies are not just entertainment, they are also a form of art. Every movie takes a lot of hard work from many people. Directors, actors, writers, camera operators, and many others work together to create something beautiful. The colors, music, costumes, and special effects in movies are carefully planned. Even the smallest details, like the lighting in a scene or the way a character speaks, are important. The future of movies. Movies have changed a lot over the years. In the past, people watched movies in black and white without sound. Today, we have colorful, high-definition films with amazing special effects. Now, with technology, people can watch movies at home on their phones or TVs. Streaming services make it easy to find new films. However, the experience of being at the movies is still special. The big screen, the shared emotions, and the atmosphere cannot be replaced. Why we love the movies. Movies are a reflection of life. They show us who we are, who we want to be, and what we dream of. They connect people, bring joy, and inspire creativity. So, the next time you go to the movies, take a moment to appreciate everything: the smell of popcorn, the sound of the film starting, and the feeling of being part of a bigger story. At the movies, we find magic, adventure, and the chance to dream.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. Not thinking of the feelings of other people. Not thoughtful.
Inconsiderate.
Not a big problem.
Not such a big deal.
Unable to hear.
Can't hear a thing.
Be quiet.
Keep it down.
Turn off.
Switch off.
Could you please?
Do you mind?
Very loud.
Noisy.
Impolite.
Rude.
To interrupt, bother, or upset.
To disturb.
To speak or make noise when someone else is speaking.
To interrupt.
To speak very softly.
To whisper.
Let's try that faster. To speak or make noise when someone else is speaking.
To interrupt.
Impolite.
Rude.
Not a big problem.
Not such a big deal.
Not thinking of the feelings of other people. Not thoughtful.
Inconsiderate.
Unable to hear.
Can't hear a thing.
To speak very softly.
To whisper.
To interrupt, bother, or upset.
To disturb.
Be quiet.
Keep it down.
Could you please?
Do you mind?
Turn off.
Switch off.
Very loud.
Noisy.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Inconsiderate. Stop being so inconsiderate and turn down the TV. I'm trying to sleep. Inconsiderate. It was inconsiderate of you to make me wait 25 minutes. Inconsiderate. Erin is so inconsiderate. She's always late for meetings. Not such a big deal. It won't be such a big deal if you forget to wash the dishes tonight. Not such a big deal. I don't think it will be such a big deal if you're 5 minutes late tomorrow. Not such a big deal. I just made one small mistake. It's not such a big deal. Can you speak louder? I can't hear a thing. What? I'm sorry, I can't hear a thing. This music is too loud. Something's wrong with my phone. I couldn't hear a thing when you called. Keep it down. It's 4 in the morning. Can you keep it down? Keep it down. Keep it down. I'm on the phone. Keep it down. Can you keep it down? I'm trying to get some work done. Switch off. Remember to switch off your mobile phone before class. Switch off. Can you switch the lights off before you leave the office? Switch off. Oh no, the TV's still on. I forgot to switch it off. Do you mind?
Do you mind holding my coat for me? Do you mind? I forgot my wallet. Do you mind paying for dinner? Do you mind? Do you mind turning off your phone?